In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Peterbilt 379 EXHD for American Truck Simulator.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Peterbilt 379 EXHD for American Truck Simulator. Now this is a very old mod that has been revisited again, and that seems to be the trend at the moment. Everyone's revisiting those old mods, bringing them back into the new. So let's check out what we can actually do in the customized configuration. Now I was at the Peterbilt dealer in Albuquerque as well, but you should be able to get that in any Peterbilt dealer. Now over to the cabins. Now the 379 cabin there, the EXHD is there's one, and there's the day cab that you can get. Notice you can do quite a long chassis on that as well. So for those of you who love to have those long chassis, that'll be great. Then we also have the sleeper as well. So that is a high roof kind of sleeper that you can have in there. One thing I just want to quickly check out here, there is the high roof sleeper. Now what if we go back to the standard sleeper there and we have a look, spin that around, sorry. Okay, and if we have a look at the day cab as well, how's that going to look? Oh, very good. See, so it's very, very good. They haven't gone and just slapped in anything to make it look so, you know, it's the same. So it is a little bit different. So, but that there is the flat top. And it looks like it's a high roof. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with the actual flat top for this. Now, I'm just going to quickly go over here. Oh, there is a couple more options. Yeah, there we go. I thought there might be. Now, there is a couple of options here that you can do. There's the turbo wing on the back, or the spoiler, or whatever. So, depending on which of the actual sleepers you use, depends on the extra options you can add in there as well. So, day cab doesn't have any options on the back there, and this one just has a turbo wing on there. So, I'm just going to use that. Now the chassis, you got the 6x4, the 6x4 long, the 12x6 lift axles, and the 8x4 lift axle as well. So I'm just going to go the 6x4 long. Now their engines that you can actually choose in this, you've got quite a few to choose from. So you got the CAT 3408, which we don't see in a lot of mods. Then there's the C13, C15, the 444. The N14, 3406, there's the Packard MX13, and what else we have, 3406, 444, Cummins, ISX there, then there's plenty of engines in there to choose. You can see there's an 840 horsepower engine there as well. There's Packard, and yeah, so there we go, there's quite a few different engines to choose from, which makes it really cool. So we're going to start with the 3408 and we'll come back and have a look at the rest later. So transmissions, you've got a good choice of eating full of transmissions here, and there's also the Ultra Shift as well. You've got the 13 speed, 18 speed, there's another 13 speed, 10 speed, 10 speed again, 10, 10, 13, different diff ratios there as well. There's a retarder, 18 speed, different diff ratios, also with the retarder as well. So, look, there's plenty to choose from, guys. Heaps. So if you're not quite happy with some, you can just switch it over until you find the one you're after. Now, over to the interior. Now, unfortunately, there's only one interior to choose for this this truck. As you saw before, the different interior, it does change the sleeper there. So, day cab has a different sleeper. Doesn't have a sleeper on there, so that's really cool. Now over to the paint jobs. Have a look at the paint jobs here. There is plenty to choose from. They start with the custom metallic, which is very interesting. There's the first one, there's the second one, and there is the third one. You can see there it works beautifully. I love to try that metallic because on the odd occasion you do catch some. You got your whites, reds, oranges, blues, black star, grey, and if you're not happy with any of those colours, you can always go custom colour, which is always good to do. There you go, that works perfectly. I think today I'm going to do the official orange that they have, so there we go. Now, accessories. Now, just in the background there, I want you to note there is a steering wheel in the background there. I don't know why that's there. Now, I have a feeling that that will be there when we're out in the real world. So I'm hoping, cross my fingers, it will disappear, but I have a feeling it won't. It'll still be there. So we'll have a look at that later. Now, there is a bull bar you can put on there. That's from the 389 there, Viper's 389. Then we have a bumper. You can choose as your standard bumper. Now, notice you can put a ton of lights on this as well. There is heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of different lights that you can actually put on there, which is really cool. Then you've got your bumper, your Texas rolled there with your bumper guides. There's your, it's just a standard chrome. And there is a standard bumper as well. So, can you put the bull bar on the standard bumper? You can actually, so that was interesting. I didn't think you could, but you can. I'm going to go with that kind there, and then I'm going to put underneath here. Let's go and put... Oh, what's that? That's, look, there's lights that you can go and put on there. No, look, I'm not gonna muck around with that because it takes way too long, and we're just doing a review here. There's the lights, the headlights. So you can go and change a few different styles of headlights there. I am going to put on those. Well, where is it? Yeah, let's put on those ones today. We'll leave it on those. Light bar that goes all the way down the side of the truck. And there's custom lights. If you want to add in your custom lights, plenty to choose from. Which, you know, that's great. You know, with all those light bars. I'm just going to leave it on that one there for today. Some flags on the side there. If you want to have your heavy haul flags on there, you can. Then over there we've got a grill. As you can see, a few different kinds of grills there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on that one, the 7 bar. Mirrors, which you can take off if you don't want to have those mirrors on there. I'm going to rip them off. Why not? And then just up there we have the wind deflector, as you can see. A few different kinds. And there's the chrome one with the sides down the bottom. I like that one. I'm going to leave it on that. Logo. Different logos you can add on here for your Peterbilt. There we go. That's my favorite. There's the light bar there. That is the air filter, so you can change the air filter a few different kinds. And unfortunately, guys, for those who love snorkels, there is no snorkels on this one, which is a bit of a shame. Now, what else? We have the co-driver's plate and driver's plate. Then we have the sun visor. Get your bow tie sun visor there and all sorts of different ones. I think I'm going to put on that one today. Cabin lights. Now, up the top there, there's... You know, you've got your presets, and then you've got those ones as well. You can add your custom ones. I'm just going to leave the presets on there. But the custom ones, you can go and add in like heaps of different kinds. There's tons there, you know, to check out. Now, let's go back to the preset. There we go. Beacons. You can add on beacon lights if you want, and they do work. Oh, I thought they did work. Hang on. Oh, doesn't look like the beacon lights actually work. Oh, my mistake. I thought they did. Horns. There's 2 horns or 4. We can chuck in 4. And then on the back there is your turbo wing if you want to add your turbo wing. And again, you can go and chuck on a whole heap of lights on the side of that, which is really cool. Main mirrors, you've got painted or you've got your standard chrome mirrors. And then we have on the back there, we have air conditioning, which is over in the back corner. A little bit hard to see at first, but there you go, it is there. So spin it around, try and go back to that same spot. There is your air filters. Down the bottom there is your footstep as you're getting into the truck there. A couple of different kinds and painted versions of them as well. Again, you can go and chuck on heaps of different lights, which is really cool. While I'm here, I'm going to just touch on the wheels. It does have these Olympic wheels, and if you have a look here, it has its own rims as well, which is white rims. You can go and add on any of the standard rims that come with it, but I'm just going to leave it on these ones that come with it. And there are the nuts and the hub, and there is also the cap there if you want to add on a cap for the other rims, the standard rims. Now, same for the back here on the rims. The standard rims there, you can go and add on whatever color you want, so you can paint them so they look pretty cool, or just leave them white, or whatever you want to do. Let's just go back to standard. There we go, and leave the nuts the way they are, and the cover and whatnot. Okay, so just going to leave them white because I think they look really good on this truck. Now, footstep, we already had a look at. The tank down the bottom there, you can change that to add just chrome, or you can have painted. I'll leave it as chrome. Then we have the what was that again? That was the conditioning. That's right. Airlines. Now the airlines up the back here, you can change them to be like that, or just in a nice little neat box. I like those ones. I'm going to put them on. The rear fenders. If you want to change the rear fenders, you can, and there's a few different choices that you can have. Your half fenders, your full fenders, that sort of thing. And then we have those ones there, which I like. They're actually pretty cool, but those ones there I like best of all. Now, spinning it round as we do, the dots change, and you can see here there's the main mirrors again. That's the flags on the front. Then we have exhausts. So the exhausts here, there's a couple, there's no smoke, there's with smoke, and the with smoke ones there are an option that is in the list of mods. So when you're dragging your mods over, it's not just one file, it's a whole heap of files. So be very careful with this mod. It is a lot of files that have to be placed in a specific order. So be very, very careful. I might show you that order later too, so if I can remember. There's your big pipes there, big pipes with paint. There's bullhorn type ones, smaller little ones, and there's the logo on the side, with which you can actually see if we spin that round. There's no logo. There's the logo on the side. It's a shame it doesn't light up, but there we go. I think I'm going to go with, yeah, those ones there with the Peterbilt logo on the side there. They look pretty cool. Now, over the back here, that is your rear step. You can have different kinds of rear steps. I like that one there. That's pretty cool. Headache rack, if you want to add in a headache rack. Bear in mind that the headache rack doesn't work with the day cab. So if you are going to use the day cab, it leaves a big gap there and it looks silly. So just be mindful of that. Let's put on the toolbox. Why not? And up the top there is a whole heap of spots for you to put lights and that sort of thing. So you can see that there's heaps and heaps and heaps of spots for lights. Right, that's the step. There's the rear wheels. Up the back here, we have the rear mud flaps, which you can actually go and change to a couple of different kinds. I'm going to put those on. They look pretty groovy. There's the main mirrors again, and there is the side mirror, which you can put on, and this works. Unlike some other mods, this one actually works. So there we go. That is pretty much everything. Let's go to the inside here. Having a look around, that is the main mirrors, and then we have the air cleaners down there. The steering wheel, which I almost missed. Any of the SCI steering wheels work with this. So if you want to add, chuck on any kind there. Let's see, which one do I want to chuck on? Look, I'm going to go down to my favorite. That one is always a winner with me. Knobs work, and Sissel's Mega Pack works as well. There's also the mirror on the front there if you want to add that mirror. And you can see it actually stands right out. So it works well, but I'm going to take that off. Driver's plate, GPS, it's for Sissel's Mega Pack. And then there's the bug fender or deflector, whatever. The main mirror on the front there. And not main mirror, the you know, the side mirror on there, front mirror. Then you've got your sun visor again. You can go and play around with that. And there is your standard co-driver's plate there. And then you've got your mirrors. Side mirror, you can see the side mirror works pretty good. Now, over here, there's a little dot there, and you can put on Juliet. Now, I saw that there, and I thought it wasn't working because I had the camera there, but Juliet is actually in the back there, bending over for some reason. I don't know why she's bending over, but that would obviously not be comfortable for her while you're driving in the truck, so I don't know why she's not sitting in the seat there, but maybe somebody's deviant mind might have her doing something really weird in the back there, I don't know. Anyway, don't like that, so I'm going to remove it. There we go, that's a lot better. What's that? That is one more dot up the top there, and that is that beacon light, which we're going to see if it works or not. But that's pretty much it. Let's confirm that. There we go. There's the truck. Let's do a trade-in on the last mod. Thank you. Okay. There we go. That is the truck on the outside. Damn, that is looking hot. Hot, hot. Very hot. Right. So just spinning around here, having a look. Where's that steering wheel? Is it in the background? No, it's not. It's gone. Thank goodness. I was worried about that. Damn, that looks so nice, doesn't it? Very, very nice. 379 on the side there. Man, that is very impressive truck. Very nice. There's the Peterbilt logo on the side there as well. Didn't see any big gaping holes or anything to cause any concern. That steering wheel's gone, thank goodness. That was a bit of a problem. I was worried about that one. Alright, let's fire it up. That's the 3408. Man, that sounds good. There's the beacons. See, the beacons aren't working, so that is a real worry why they've gone and put that on there. The lights. There's the lights, the high beams, and flashes. We got flashes, flashes, and more flashes. Horns. There's air horn. No air horn. Just normal horn. No air horn. Wipers. Oh yeah, they are working. You can just see them. There they are. They're working now. You can see that. And any drop axles? No, not on this one. That's fine. Let's spin it round. The brakes and the reverse. There we go. That looks great. Working very well. Very nice indeed. Alright, let's go and save this while we've got it running. And we got to save it as, what was it? 379 Peterbilt. 379. There we go. And let's go save. And there we go. That is the truck saved. Now, while I'm actually here and I think about it, I'm going to just go into the profile just quickly. Normally I don't do this, but go down to profile and mod manager. Now, this is the order that you have to have it in. It is very important. So the Peterbilt 3791. And there's the smoke and AI traffic. There's the light pack. There is the dealer fix. Now, there's two links in the description. You need both those two links to get this to work, okay? And then I've got Sissel's Mega Pack in there as well. So, there you go, guys. That is a little glimpse on how to actually get that running. So, make sure that you have it in that order. Only reason I'm showing you with this mod, and I normally don't do that, this one could possibly be a little bit complicated for some people. Okay, so that's why I showed you there. There you go. Very simple, very easy. We'll get back into the mod review and go back to drive. And it takes a little bit to load, unfortunately. It's 389 there. Looks very nice, doesn't it? Very nice indeed. They love these World of Trucks photos. I really do. Very good. Okay. Now, are you going to start? There we go. It's working for us. That is very good. Now, let's start her up again. There we go. Wipers, we'll turn those wipers off. There we go. And the flashes can go off as well. Now, let's push display. Cross your fingers. Oh, that's fine. Not a problem. It didn't crash at all. And I pressed it a few times. So that is very, very good. Now, let's move this over to the to check out the other engines. Just trying to not hit that pickup there. And I'll just miss that. There we go. So now we should be right to turn around. Wow, it's driving quite nice. This is very, very, very good to drive. I really recommend having a go at this truck so far because I can feel it straight away that it's really, really good. Right, let's check out the engine sounds. Okay, now jump in and we'll change that engine. Over to the C13. Confirm that. And this should be different sounds now. It all should be different sounds. Just going to quickly check. Oh, there is a lot of errors there. There's model errors. There's the 379 truck PMD. There's a few different errors there. Ooh, looks like a lot, actually. Just thought I'd quickly test that. Unable to find closest city. Yeah, that's fine. Upgrade trucks, materials. Wow, there is a lot of errors there. Anyway, don't worry about those city ones. That's something different. That's what happens when you take out your coast to coast and stuff like that. So now let's go back in here. And then we go to engines. Then we have a look at the 444. So a few errors. That could be a problem. Start her up. There you go. It's nice sounds. Nice sounding engines. Then we have the what else do we have here? 3406. Did we try the N14? No, we haven't tried the N14. There we go. Oh, the steering wheel's down in the ground. Did you see that? It's not there now, but it was in the picture. So that was interesting. Okay, there's that sound. Let's see what else we have here. And we need to go 3406. Start that up. There we go. And then we go to Packard, the Packard. And start that up. Oh yeah, that sounds like a Packard. That's what I got in my truck. And what else we got? The N14 we tested, the 444 we tested. There we go. There's 840, which would be interesting. And I believe we have tested all those engines very, very good. Right, now it just depends on what your favourite engine sound is, doesn't it? I'm going to stick with the 3408 there. That sounded pretty cool. See, there's the steering wheel down the bottom there. Thank goodness you don't see that in the real world. In the game world, that is, I mean. Right, going to quickly just check something here because I feel like I'm sitting on the ground. Just, yeah, there we go. And then move that back. What about the steering wheel? No, steering wheel doesn't work. That's a shame, that is, when they do that. 76, there we go. Right. That that's alright, that'll do for now. Okay, and turn those lights back on. There we go. Now let's see if we can turn this around in this small little circle here. It's turning quite easy. Look at that. The turning circle is great on this. That is very surprising, the turning circle. I thought it was going to be really hard to turn it, but no, not at all. And look, this is so nice to drive. You can always feel the trucks that are nice to drive straight away. There we go, very good. Well, this is very nice to drive. Holy mackerel, that was very noisy compression brake, that was. Oh dear. So if you love your Jake brake sounds, exhaust brake sounds, engine brake sounds, then that's definitely going to be one you're going to love. Listen to that. That is noisy. Right, well, look, this is actually a very interesting mod, guys. It has so many accessories. It's very good. It's not too many either. I mean, it's got a lot of yeah, I went through a red light, sorry. It's got a lot of different options you can choose, and you know, it really is quite a very good mod. But is it worthy of the weekly drive? Well, look, that is not up to me, that's up to you. So if you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the arse and make sure that you have your say, because your vote counts, guys. But look, the thing that was mostly concerning to me is the errors. There was a few errors in there, and there was the steering wheel that was hiding behind, you know. That was a bit concerning to me. So I don't know if you want to take that into account when you're actually voting for this in the weekly drive. So, but other than that, you know, the bottom line is it drives well, sounds good, looks awesome. It's, you know, could rightfully be a contender to the weekly drive, guys. So, but that's up to you. Make sure you get in there and vote. Now, if this is the first time you're seeing Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.